Hello YouTube, it's been a while since I have posted a video. It's been a few years, but I wanted to do a personal review on The Legend of Korra Book 2, Spirits. Now I know it's been online for about a week now, and I know I've read some of the reviews on IGN and some of the other fan reviews, and most of them was well received, and for the most part I liked the season. Now it was very underwhelming for me, just didn't like one part of it, and I had a big problem with, was that at the end when Korra and Rava reunited so she could still be the Avatar, she'd had no more connections to her past Avatar lives, and for me that was a huge what is going on. Now I know there's still a season 3 and a season 4, or book 3 and book 4, what have you, that have yet to be played on. I just didn't like the fact that book 2 ended with the Avatar, Korra, losing all of her connections to her past lives. I thought that was something that the Avatar universe had already established in the first season, The Last Airbender, with Aang, when Iroh mentioned that's what made the Avatar so special, being able to bend 4 elements and have the past lives. Taking away the past lives for me was just ruining the moment. Just didn't do a whole lot for me, and I just didn't really see the importance of the Avatar anymore. Now it's just, instead of, and not only that, now that humans and spirits can now live together, there's no bridge really necessary. So the Avatar, to me, the Avatar's role is now diminished. That's what I didn't like about it. Now book 2 had a lot of positive things. I thought the comedy and the humor with Bolin and Varrick, I thought that was great. I loved all the characters. I loved Unalaq as a villain. I loved Vaatu. I thought the finals fight scene between Korra and Unalaq / Vaatu or whomever, I thought that was fantastic. I thought there was a lot of knee-jerking moments when Vaatu is hurting Rava as Rava is separated from Korra, and that destroyed the past lives. I just didn't like the fact that there was that those past lives, memories, and their lives just weren't restored. So the Avatar cycle is just starting over with Korra. I just wasn't a huge fan of that. But again, it does parlay a little bit of the quick wash fix up as book 1, when Korra was able to restore Lin Beifong's bending after Amon had taken it. So, I mean, there were some great things. I thought book 2 was great. I just didn't like the ending of it, and it's been bothering me. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate comments on this and probably some hate mail, but I just didn't like the fact that the Avatar role at the end of book 2, it is diminished, because not only is Korra no longer the bridge between humans and spirits because she has united both worlds, she also has no connection to the past lives, meaning the only thing that separates the Avatar from any other bender is that she can now bend all 4 elements. Now, the way this series has gone, it could be totally wrong, is that there's going to be some way for other benders in the Avatar universe to now bend more than 1 element. I hope that doesn't happen, because then there's really no significance of the Avatar at all, because now that Korra no longer has access to her past lives, she loses all this knowledge, all the history that went along with it. She's now no longer the bridge between humans and spirits. She is simply a bender who could bend more than 1 element. That was my takeaway from the end of book 2. But the fight scenes were phenomenal. I loved all the characters. Varrick was my personal favorite. I thought the humor was great. I thought the design and the creativity that went into the spirit world, they were fantastic. Those scenes were outstanding in the spirit world. I loved Bumi. He was another favorite of mine. And just having him, Tenzin, and Kaya, the 3 of them just go into some of their moments as kids and just reminiscing about that. I thought that was great. One thing that I felt missing was that, maybe this is just my own misconception of what book 2 was going to go into, is that I was just reading on some boards and some reviews that book 2 is going to go into a little bit on some of the main characters of Team Avatar from the first series, just going on what happened after they ended the 100-Year War. I know that's probably been gone on in the comics with The Promise, which I haven't really gotten around to reading because I'm just lazy, but I did like Iroh's appearance, even like it was in 2 episodes. I thought that was great. I just loved Iroh. He was my favorite character of all time in that series. So, but yeah, I just didn't. I just thought book 2 could have ended on a much higher note than it did, just having the Avatar's roles for me just diminish. But again, it was a great series, and I look forward to watching books 3 and books 4 when they come out.